Hey guys, welcome to the Let's Experience series. For our first episode, I'm going to be doing Proteus. Let's Experience is going to be a series where we're not really playing a game per se, we're experiencing a game. It's going to be very relaxing and very fun. So without further ado, let's jump into the island. I got this from a friend on the Humble Bundle a few years back. Heck, I'm not sure if it's ever been updated. The more it loads, the more the Proteus logo falls away, if you haven't noticed. It's a very interesting game. This game is very pleasing aesthetically. But you'll see that in a few minutes when it finally loads. I decide if I'm going to be chill at night, I might as well play chill games at night. Goodbye R, the last letter in Proteus. You know, I think I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, never mind. I was going to say I was going to cut back when it was on, but... And in the distance, we see a cherry blossom tree there to greet us. Sorry, this game is a bit slow. I can't get it running over 10 frames per second. And little dancing mushrooms. Oh, little dancing mushrooms. I'll be there with you in a second. I'm going to go investigate this tree. It's a very nice tree. Ah, yes. This is a very nice tree. Looks like cherry blossom trees. I've only seen a few in real life. Not very indigenous in the area I live in anymore. Don't see many in Florida. Oh, little guy. Where are you? Oh. They appear to be afraid of us. Ooh, a light one. Hey there. Well, why would you pop out if you didn't want to greet me? What odd little thing. Ooh. This is very pretty. Ah, it must be spring. That explains why cherry blossoms are in bloom. So Proteus has 4 phases: spring, summer, fall, and winter. Summer being my favorite season in Proteus. Though in real life it's all... Are those chocobos? Or just really big chickens? Fun fact, my girlfriend's family actually owns chickens. They're very nice animals. Egg layers are especially nice. A lot of personality. I really shouldn't be talking about personal life. Not so much. I'm gonna chase the chickens for a little while. Oh, wow. That's a big tree. Well, at least it's taller than the rest. We will be seeing this circle a bit later. It is, used for, well, you'll see at night. Right now, I feel like following this path for a little bit. Very rainy and muggy over there. Those spring showers bring May flowers. This isn't exactly the, easiest game to be excited about, so I decided for this series I'm just gonna be relaxed. If you have any more games you'd like to suggest that are like this, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'm sorry if you hear anyone in the background, I can't really help that. The walls are incredibly thin in this house. Let's climb up here, see if we can get above clouds. So this might just be a little hill. No, it's part of a mountain range, I guess. Is it? Ah, it is. The map is always is familiar, but at the same time, it's always different. Like, you'll see some of the same landmarks, but they'll never be in the same place. It generates a bit differently every time, and you might run into new things, but everything will always seem a bit familiar. if you hear another background noise as my turtle flipping its shit. I don't know why she does that. I think it's because she thinks she's drowning and then realizes that she's a turtle. So back to the game. Trying to explain me the background noises. Sorry for that. You get distracted very easily. I'm gonna look at the sun for a while. Anything special? Someone once told me that looking at the sun speeds it up. Not sure if that's true or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and explore a bit. Now we can, at night, just skip directly to the next season, but I think we should go ahead and kind of look around at night before we head off to the next season and lose spring forever. Oh, what was that? Did you guys hear that? That very low toned sound? That sound in a very low tone, I should say. Sun sets over the horizon. If you look up, you might be able to see the stars coming out soon. Very relaxing game. Just kind of a game you need after a very long day. I recommend buying it. Very soothing experience. Very atmospheric. Wish there was more to see in spring than the flowers and trees. Oh wow, this is a lot of. Now I'm starting to think these aren't cherry blossoms, because I don't think cherry blossoms are white. Well, as far as I know, they're not white. I've only seen pink. And thus the night begins. We can hear crickets chirping, and the moon is rising over there. Sorry, I moved the camera a bit fast, but oh, there are the stars. If you look at the sky long enough, something special should happen. Ah, there it is. Oh, I didn't realize we were this close. We're gonna keep looking at the sky for a little bit. We've got a while. Just gonna look, try to find. Ah, there it is, the band of stars. We've got a few minutes before those go away and we have to wait another day in spring. It never gets very dark in this game. Though if you notice, the stars are getting a little bigger. Something special should happen. I hope. I don't know if it happens in spring though. We'll try again in summer. It might only happen if you're on top of the mountain. And as you can see, time is speeding up. We can't leave the circle now because we've begun time traveling. And now it is summer. The sun, looking at the sun hurts our eyes because it's very bright now. There's these little guys. I believe they are dragonflies. Though, don't quote me on that. I always thought they were kind of dragonfly-ish. 4 wings, long body. Now let's go explore again. Oh, there are the chickens. They're still afraid of us. Oh well. We'll chase them for a little while and then go see if we can find some other woodland creatures. I wonder what these are. Oh god, they're bees! Okay, those are bees, so let's not lose the mood here. But let's try to lose these bees. But that was a nice little speed boost for a while. Helped us move in a complete circle. In this game you get 1 day in each season if you please, though you never have to leave a season if you don't want to. Oh, what are these? Are these supposed to be rabbits? Oh, little rabbits. You're adorable. Goodbye, little rabbit. Not sure what these are. I think they're flowers, but I've never really been sure. That's definitely a frog. Or a toad. Whichever one's brown. Can frogs just... Yeah, frogs have to have been brown. Have to be able to be brown. I've seen brown frogs. Not in real life. Here are some dragonflies. And there's a large, dark shape we have never really seen. Some dancing flowers again. Oh look, some crabs. Hello there, crabs. Are you afraid of me? Nope. We are now one with the crabs. Are you going out into the ocean? I'm not gonna follow you there, crabs. Okay. Well, I think we're done being one with the crabs now. I want to kind of show off what Dark Spire does. I believe if you go to the front, which should be the front right here, and you press against it. Nope. These things teleported you. Weird. This was one of my first places they did. Nope. Just a figment of my imagination, I guess. Here are the chickens again. Maybe they'll take us somewhere interesting. Whoa, frame rate. What you doing? There's... Wait, was that a squirrel? Squirrel? Squirrel. Must run up a tree. Oh, yep, there's a squirrel. Hey, squirrel. Squirrel. Come here, squirrel. Come here, squirrel. Aw, not this tree. The end of the day is coming soon. So we can find some more interesting summer things. I haven't really been wandering far from the, I'm gonna call it the Time Turner, because I can't really think of a name for it. What's that? I don't think I've seen that before. This is a graveyard. I don't think I like it here anymore. Oh man, it's lagging. Okay, there it is. This is a rather large tree. What's this? Wow, it's a sparkly bunny. Bye, bunny. I guess this tree is nothing special. Sparkly bunny. I just chased the bunny into the ocean. Sad now. Now it's time to stargaze again. See if I can't get the thing to happen. Though it's no real guarantee if it does or not. Nothing's really a guarantee in this game. It's always just a chance of happening. Oh no, did I accidentally step in it? I didn't mean to do that yet. False alarm, guys. But I believe I have found it. No, I just found, I guess, something pointing towards it. Must be windy tonight. Very windy indeed. Wind died down. There it is. Sometimes it can get hard to find the sparkles coming from the sky. Let's see if I can make this guy do the thing. That doesn't look like a cloud. What is that? Weird. I guess we'll go to fall. I guess that was a cloud. Well, time to go to fall. I feel like I haven't showed off anything in this game, but this is rather relaxing after a long day. Rainy fall. All the dragonflies are dying. It's the end of their mating season, I guess. Life cycles have ended, so guess they just die. Kind of depressing, really. Is it raining everywhere? The sun isn't as bright anymore than it was before. Yeah, just rainy clouds everywhere. I'm really enjoying this, just this nice relaxation after a long day. How do you guys enjoy it? I haven't seen those dancing mushrooms in a while. Maybe they are all asleep, or dead, I guess. It's a very atmospheric game. I suggest listening to this with headphones. Very nice. I'm trying to keep a mental map of where we've been and where we're going, because it's very hard to remember. It's very hard to find the place that brings you to the next season in November, not November, fall. This weather always reminds me of November, I guess, because it's kind of how weather in my area is in November. But yeah, it's kind of hard to find the area that transports you to the next season in November, the fall. Why do I keep saying November? I guess it's because it's November and it's the fall. I feel like there's something special about this tree, but I just can't get it to happen. Those are some really big trees. The one in the middle probably fathered every tree in this forest. No, it's kind of weird to say it fathered, but most trees in this forest probably came from the same seeds as that tree. that tree probably made a lot of these trees happen. You'll never find another person in this game, but that was a weird sound. Did you hear that boom kind of sound? Strange. I think I might be lost. Wait, here's the graveyard. It feels very ominous to be here. A bit sad, really. Makes me feel like something's happened on this island that I can never know of. Because there's no real story, there's no real lore to it. And then there's this guy, all the way out here by himself. What did he do to get excluded from the rest of the gravestones? Can't read them, can't really look at them. They're just kind of shapes. But they're very recognizable in their form. Look at all these little white dots. Must be fireflies coming out. If you look at it, you can see the storm coming towards us. It'll be raining here soon. Wow, it's actually moving towards us. Clouds are almost directly above us now. I feel like hanging out here till night, just to see if anything cool happens. Maybe we'll see a ghost. What are those two pillar-like things in the distance? I'm gonna go check those out real quick. Some things only happen in certain worlds. What's supposed to happen to stars, or what can happen to stars, is that they'll start pulsating really big. And it's actually kind of interesting. It's really fun to watch. Sometimes the sky will just turn red. Sometimes you'll see a shooting star. Guess we won't see any of those in this playthrough. Look at these fireflies everywhere. It can be very hard to find the certain areas because of these fireflies. Here it is. You know I did activate. I don't actually know what's happening right now. But everything seems to be calming down, so... Ah, there it is. As long as you're at a high distance, you can always see these. Now we gotta get there before the moon sets. But, since it's just over there, let's go visit the graveyard real quick if we can find it. Keep in mind the night has just started. Ah, here it is. Have those red things always been here? Wow. Orbs of light. This is a very pretty game. If you can, just picking it up. It's a very, very nice play after a long day of school or even work. Ah, here it is. The moon is barely halfway across the sky, but let's just go ahead and jump to winter, the last phase of the game. Hey man, probably one of my least favorites. It's, well, I guess you'll see why I don't like winter when we get there. Whoa. Wait for me. Welcome to winter, guys. There is no sound. There is no voices. There are no bleeps. There are no bloops. There's no life anywhere. I think one of the reasons I don't like winter is because sometimes I feel like I can, or sometimes I hear things, but I don't know where they're coming from. Let's go and try to find the big tree. Oh, I forgot to show this off. If you hit escape, your guy starts closing his eyes. That's how you quit the game. You can't pause it, you just have to quit. You can't save, can't load. Proteus is meant to be experienced in one long session. Ah, I see, this is the ocean. No crabs here. I see no rabbits, and there are certainly no chickens around. If there were, we would have seen one by now. Bit of frame rate issue there, but no, not to worry, it'll catch back up. Hopefully. Yeah, there it goes. And this is the ocean again, and I've gotten turned around. Let's follow these markers, see where they take us. There are a few living trees, but, you know, there's always a few trees that don't lose their leaves in winter. They did a good job making the atmosphere of winter feel it feels very dead, very much like everything is either asleep, or it's just not there anymore. I can't even find the big tree right now. Not really a cause for concern, but... Oh, it started to snow. There's little bits of sound here and there, but not very much. Did the path change? Or they're just not following the path? I think I might have followed it like a bit of just whatchamacallit, discolored ground rather than following the path. Oh, I believe this, that's not the path. Yes, in winter there's just no path to follow. We just look around and see what's become of this world. This island didn't really fare well in the winter, did it? I kinda like how winter starts off dead silent and very slowly just little bits of sound come together enough to make audio. Well, just enough to make an audio track. Yeah, I think I was just following something like this, thinking it was the path. It wasn't the path, it was just a discovered area. The reason why I don't really mind getting lost right now is because this is the last season, so after this is the end of the game. This is going to be kind of a longish video, and I apologize for that. Starting to put myself to sleep a bit. For those who are curious, you should pick up this game. If you like a nice, slow, ambient game that has an ending and has not really a goal, but you know what I mean. Something to relax you on a nice hard day. Bye, big tree. You were a good friend. Wow. Anyone else see the Aurora Borealis? There it is. Winter truly is beautiful. I've never seen this because I've never been in an area without clouds during the winter. I don't believe you can spend a day 2 on winter. I believe winter's just the end. You can find a better spot to view that. Right here should actually do nicely. If you notice, there haven't been any sparkle coming down from the sky, because there are none in winter. There it is. Not quite sure how much this game costs. Once again, I was gifted. Wow. Gifted it, but I think you should pick it up. Definitely worth a couple plays. Like, I've never seen the Aurora Borealis in this game before. It takes up the entire sky at that point. And it's just getting bigger? I'm not sure if this is what the Aurora does. I don't think it gets bigger. Looks like the Aurora Borealis now, more like a tear in reality. Oh, there's a shooting star. We haven't seen one this playthrough. Right to the Aurora. Huh? I believe we're nearing the end of the game now. Wow. It does kind of just look like a tear in reality in the middle. The music has gotten a bit ominous. I believe this music cues the end of the game. Wait, what just happened? Yeah, we're at the end of the game. As you can see, we're up. We're not staying on the mountain. And we're slowly raising. That's how the game ends. You're slowly raising to the sky. The Aurora's gotten really big. Like, way bigger than it should be. Shame if it just ends right there. I thought they could have stretched the texture a bit further. soon even we're gonna start rising up the peak of this mountain. Has it already started happening? Yes, it has. Let's go towards the aurora. It's very beautiful. Goodbye, tree. Goodbye, island. We've got a pretty good view of the island to gather all these clouds. Man, the aurora's really gotten out of control. If it wasn't for this tree clearing away, if it wasn't for the trees clearing away in the clouds, we would never have seen the aurora to begin with. Only a couple of spots aren't covered by clouds. Even now, the nothingness that we are floating away from is consuming all. Goodbye, tree. You were a good tree. And it's time to go to sleep. Thus ends Proteus. I'm Rick Duran, and I'll see you next time.